Hi guys,
Hello.
welcome back to the Unholy Trinity podcast
Wahoo!
with the Unholy Trinity. Another day, another dollar,
Another
For
day.
real, that's real.
and you could give us $1 too if you subscribe
Mhm.
to our Spotify channel.
I need $1.
And get
Dollar is
exclusive
all I
access
need,
to
bro.
our special subscriber-only episodes, featuring lots of KFC.
Yeah,
What's a KFC?
first one of those in ages.
Hey,
Yeah.
so the pack of instant ramen that I sent you, well, not noodles, they're
Oh, yeah.
Korean stir-fry noodles.
Uh-huh.
Gonna be the spiciest noodles you've ever had.
See, more spicy than
And there's
the
also
other ones.
this is the ×2 version. There's also a ×3
shit.
version.
Nice.
Well, that ended up at my friend's house the other day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were making hot pot, and then suddenly those noodles appeared. And we
Disappeared
were
out
trying
of
to figure out
nowhere.
whose were they.
Someone just left it there as a prank, probably. Have it. Maybe even have it now.
I'll have it in a bit. Yeah.
In a bit.
I already had lunch, so
Ah, okay.
Yeah. I had
Anyway.
Red Bull for breakfast.
very nice.
Pretty good, pretty good. Oh, you know what I had yesterday actually? I had Prime
Mhm.
energy drink. Not the regular
the-
Prime, but the energy drink version.
Funny
You're
Logan
right.
Paul
Yeah.
drink. Do they sell those now?
Yeah, they've been
Woolies.
here for a while. It's just
Shit.
everywhere.
Because I remember a time where people were putting them up Facebook Marketplace for exorbitant prices.
I remember
yeah.
And
those.
now they're just like everywhere, and they're not that.
Mm.
They're just like they're like $4.50 or something.
Mm.
Yeah.
What's your review on it?
Well, I mean, this is not the regular Prime, so this is just the energy drink, right?
Okay, yeah.
Not the electrolyte version, but it was pretty good.
What's the flavor?
It was like a purple one.
Purple flavor.
The Grimace Prime.
Grimace
Oh,
flavor.
Grimace Prime, happy birthday.
Did you also have the Optimus Prime?
Oh, nah, I didn't. Wait, what's that off the side? Give me your face.
Autobots.
I'm gonna turn into a truck.
Yeah. Did he say that?
Yeah. But yeah, it was alright. It kept me up a bit, you know?
That's good. It did the job.
It did the job.
Yeah.
Tony, it did the job.
What else have you guys been...
It don't.
What have you guys been up to?
I've been what I've been doing. Not much. I've been staying back. I've been chilling.
Being
I've been,
chilling.
been prepping some of this stuff.
Prep?
Yeah.
Are you a doomsday prepper?
If you can say
Have you been like setting up the camera for the past week or something?
nah, but you know,
Just tinkering.
just tinkering. Yeah,
He
You've
yeah.
wakes
been
up for
keeping
1
that
hour and
chair
goes back to
warm.
sleep.
I have been. Yeah, for sure. I've been sitting on it.
So you sit on all of our chairs to keep it all warm.
I guess over the past
Oh,
week that would
that's heated
count. Yeah,
seating.
Yeah.
been going around
Yeah.
doing a cycle.
Play musical chairs by yourself.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
walking
it's been
there.
like that. Walking
Bring
around.
around the fucking Rosie.
Mm-hmm.
Something weird like came up in my Instagram feed,
Oh god.
going like, wait, what was it? It was like 94% of online users think that the New York accent is the least sexiest accent in the world. Yeah, I was like, why is it? Firstly, why is this on my feed? I don't know what. I never followed this, but
Maybe because you've
like, nah.
accidentally said to your phone, "Hey, I'm walking there."
Oh, that was like when I was in Foot Locker with my friends. And my friend was like, I want the Spider-Man Crocs. And then I go on my phone on the Foot Locker website, and the first thing that shows up on Google is the Spider-Man Crocs.
Yo,
See, they're listening, bro.
I'm all about the Shrek Crocs there.
Mm.
That's the real one.
Oh, they got them. You know the boots that
Yeah,
John
yeah, I saw those, yeah,
Esposito's likes to wear. They got them Crocs versions
Damn, bro.
now.
Yeah.
I was at Foot Locker,
Yeah.
and that's when I got the shoe, because my friend works there, so I got
Yes.
like 30% off. They were like originally $240, and I got them for $160.
It's pretty good.
Oh, my Converses,
good.
for some reason, when I went there, they just gave me it for a discount.
Hmm.
They were just like nice.
Nah,
I guess.
you a chill dude,
So I got
man.
all my shoes for like, I got like 2 Converses for like $120 each or something.
Yeah, right.
It's pretty good.
You got that insider discount.
and then this guy with a European accent, he doesn't work there, but he was just wearing like leather loafers. I was like, oh, those are some nice shoes, man. I'm like, yeah, thanks. I don't know, just trying them on. He's like, oh, they're the best, man. You should buy them, man. I was
Wait,
like,
this is a guy who works there? Or
no, he doesn't work
Surrounded
there.
you?
Just some random dude in leather loafers.
Yeah, he
But-
might be like
oh, yeah.
some corporate executive for Converse over there. It's like, you better buy them.
He's
What's Converse
he's
based
actually a
in?
spy
Converse
disguise.
based in the
I
US?
think it's America.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, I got my mouth full of shit today.
What have you been eating?
Shit, obviously.
Yes.
True.
Those do look like basketball shoes.
Would you be bowling?
You bowling?
But at what cost?
$160 apparently.
$160.
Real.
Well, speaking of like discounts and shit, I'm looking to next week. The Pixel 8 releases.
Oh yeah.
In the
There's so many
phone.
like pre-order deals, and I'm like, what should I do? Because I was originally like, oh, I'll just buy it after it releases, but it's kind of not even. It's much cheaper to buy it pre-order because they'll literally throw in a free Pixel watch, like the new Pixel watch that's coming out,
Yeah.
or like earbuds or something like that. EB Games are doing a deal where if you buy the Pixel watch and the Pixel, they'll give you $500. And I'm like, oh, I could use that to buy the earphones.
Like a gift
And
card.
then Google's saying, oh, if you buy the Pixel, we'll give you the free watch. I'm like, what's the
Yeah.
best deal here? Because, like, I do want the earbuds.
I mean, do you need a watch?
I want the watch. Because I
Sure.
work, so it's like you can't go on your phone. You need to have a watch. It's
Get
kinda
a
just
normal
like-
watch.
yeah, but I want a Pixel because
You want a fancy watch.
it literally links to my phone, so I can get
Yeah.
my notifications and shit. It can be like, oh,
Haha, not on the watch.
it's also
not on the phone.
Google and acquired Fitbit like years ago. This is
Yeah,
old
yeah,
news, but
yeah.
like Fitbit comes with the thing, so I can measure my heart rate. I don't know.
You'd be like, ooh.
I find it so, I don't know, but there's something
I'm having a
creeps me out
heart
little
attack
bit
right
for
now.
some reason.
Mm.
It's like, how does it do that? Like, why is it there?
Has some like funny lasers.
Yeah,
They
you
look
know,
different.
the new Apple Watch, whatever their
Mm.
new one is, you can like click now and it does commands or whatever. You just wiggle.
It
your fingers
hears
there.
your clicks, or does it like know when your fingers are moving?
I have no idea. I'm not an Apple boy, but yeah,
Hey Google, mood lighting, please.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the Pixel looks really cool, and like we're not sponsored by Google, but let me just talk a little bit about it
Mhm.
because I
Okay.
feel like this is breaking news, right?
Welcome to
I don't know.
Tech news.
MKBHD.
Now we're tech
That's
Where I get most of my news
Yeah.
about it. But there's some cool stuff like, well, this is kind of, I think this might already be a thing, but like, you know how Google, it's not about the hardware, it's about the software.
Yeah.
They're like a very software, whereas Apple's like, we'll give you the phone and then that's it. I don't know.
Well, I mean, they make their own software.
The software is shit, bro. Like it's, I mean, like what if they do? They haven't updated Siri in like 20 years, bro.
Yeah, because no one uses Siri.
Exactly, why even have it? Whereas Google Assistant is like the most useful thing ever because they've just kept trying to make it better.
Do you
Where
use
now
Google
you can get
Assistant?
Google Assistant with the new Pixel to just summarize your article. You don't even
it's
need
like
to read
a
it.
Chat
So I'm going to
GPT
use
moment.
it so much for
Okay.
schoolwork.
Yeah.
Where I'm just not going to read the article and just get it to summarize it so I can do that. But the cool thing is like photography, right? Because
Yeah.
the Pixel 7, I think, had like the best camera for its time. I think the Pixel 8 is probably better, I'd assume.
It would be better.
But
yeah.
the cool thing is the software around it because it's Google, so it's super AI driven. So it's like if you got like things in the background, you can like erase it, and it puts like maps in
Oh. Fake
background, but like it works. And you could also like drag your like the subject around the frame and move it with because of the AI and
So it's
stuff.
fake photo now.
So it's fake photo,
Wow.
Wow.
which is like so cool because sometimes our photos even real anymore.
No.
They're not.
It's just a figment of our imagination.
But also, I just want to be able to zoom in on things and have high quality. That's the main thing. Reason I want a phone.
You should get a telescope.
Yeah, but I want to take a.
You know those
picture.
fucking telescopic attachments for mobile phones?
Yeah, like this. Or you can get an actual telescope, like
Do
a
those
pirate
work?
telescope.
I've never
There's
used
no
it
way
before.
the quality would work.
Get a
but
pirate
yeah.
telescope and put your phone in the lens hole.
Stick your phone in the lens hole.
Yeah.
That's some
I could
cyberpunk
look for
beat.
the
There.
One
That's some
Piece on my
cyberpunk.
Yeah.
phone.
Dear Luffy.
Really. But yeah, hopefully I'll get a Pixel 8. I want to get one before the Twice concert so I can take
Oh,
really
yeah.
high quality
Yeah.
pictures of my bias.
Hey.
Yeah.
I recommend the audience a Xiaomi.
What
Shout
features
outs.
does the Xiaomi have?
It's cheap. And it's this one's pretty decent. It got decent specs. It's pretty decent for the today's standard. You know, you got like 4 gigs of RAM, like a pretty
Aren't we up
decent
to, like-
Snapdragon processor.
Isn't that like quite not a lot of RAM? Isn't like
For
most
phone wise.
phones up to like 12 or something?
Yeah, but like this is like mid to low range, so like it's not like the top of the top. You know, like your
Top.
Pixels.
Well, the Pixel used to be the budget phone a couple of years ago, but now because they've gotten better cameras, they have to get a
Yeah,
little bit more expensive. Still cheaper than an iPhone, I think.
yeah. You know, the cost of manufacturing one iPhone is like $20.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
But the cost in our environment is immeasurable.
that's right. That's right.
Mm.
That's the crazy thing
Yeah.
about it.
But yeah, I've had my phone for like 5. You know this phone that I have,
Oh yes.
the old Pixel 4,
Oh yes.
because we did that film competition where we bought
A hard-earned phone.
hard-earned phone. Like genuinely, I'm just so proud of this phone because
Exactly.
our effort went into that. But yeah, it's,
And that's
it
gonna
is a-
stay for a while as well. And no matter if you change your phone, or not, you're
Yeah.
gonna keep it. That's a keeper.
But yeah, this I dropped it, so it's cracked.
Mm.
Also, like for some reason, it does not charge really well. For some reason, like it barely recognizes the USB-C.
Is it a
Could be the
cable,
cable
or
itself.
is it the charger?
Nah, it's just every cable
Mm.
that I use it on doesn't recognize
Mm.
it. So it's probably the charging port itself.
I think same in mine, to be honest.
Too many insertions, you know.
But
over
it's
the
5 years
years.
old, so I think it is good time to
For
upgrade.
5 years old, that looks good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. The only reason like the front kind of looks shit is just because of the
Yeah, the cover.
screen protector.
Screen
Yeah,
protector, yeah.
but it
Good
still takes
news.
really good quality photos.
Like my phone, to be honest, I drop this shit all the time. I like really invested in a solid case and a solid screen protector.
Yeah.
If I took the tempered glass screen protector off and the case off, it would only be like, you wouldn't probably even see scuffs. It'd just be a little bit dirty.
Good thing those things did its job, you know.
Yeah.
And
You know that new thing that Apple's really advertising of? We built this phone out of titanium.
And then,
Apparently
have you
it's
seen the
dog shit
fucking videos
there,
of the
right?
iPhone 15 getting cracked open?
Yeah,
in front of
I
your
have
guys?
watched that. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
haven't they been doing that since like 2016? I remember,
Yeah,
you know, like
exactly.
people used to do that as a YouTube video, like trend thing. You just
Yeah, no,
crack
no,
open
well,
iPhones.
it's a trend, but also no, it's like an actual thing to test the durability of a phone.
Yeah.
The bend test.
Yeah,
Like your headphone
because
bend
it's
test.
it's actually crazy. Like phones used to be like so solid, even while being thin.
Yeah.
But now our phones are just like fatter, but also more breakable for some.
See,
fucking
they're
reason.
saving.
Evolution
they're
of the human race.
skimping on the structural integrity to save the environment, bruh.
Or well, yeah, you could say that,
Yeah.
but you know, it's just to make sure you buy the next year's phone because your phone.
Yes.
Yeah, they're trying to make them last less. But apparently, the Google says that they'll support the Pixel 8 for 7 years.
Yeah, they're usually pretty good with that. Like they
Google's
get
not.
software
Google's
updates
terrible.
for a decent amount of time.
You know how many things Google introduces that goes actually now? Google
No.
Glass, Google Stadia.
But no one wants
Plus-
those things.
Exactly.
So like, they don't matter.
Yeah, who's to say that Google will
It
be
don't
like
matter to me.
keeping updates for Pixel 8? You know, they might just
Because
feel like
you
it doesn't
don't
matter.
matter.
I don't super trust Google.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah,
Should
I
anyone
don't
super trust
update my
anything
phone
these days?
anyway.
though?
So.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really trust any company.
Society is trust issues, man. That
The
got
only
kinda-
thing I trust is my trust fund.
Your trust? Do you have a
That
trust?
don't
fund?
exist. No.
No.
The only thing I trust is cock and balls.
A trust fund's for like super rich kids, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's inheritance money.
yeah.
Yeah, bruh.
The only thing I trust is my stocks, bro. It's still down. It started rising again. I've only lost like $2 now.
Nice.
I think.
I haven't checked.
Only $2.
Yeah.
$2 profit.
Do you invest in stocks?
No.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty
All
cool.
the cool kids do it.
Well, I mean, it's a good idea because
Yeah.
it's just like, rather than sitting there doing nothing in my savings, it might as well just make me some money.
Or lose me some money.
I mean, yeah, but like,
But in the long run, it's supposedly gonna go up
somehow.
somehow.
Not really gonna, yeah.
Financial well-being, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Buy some gold. Keep it under your bed. So when I come over, I can take it.
I still don't pay my taxes.
You haven't paid your taxes.
Yeah, I've still got like 1K more to pay, I think.
Damn. Are you late?
No, I've got like till late next month.
Okay.
A lot of people I know haven't even done their tax returns. And I was like, bruh, I was like,
Well, there's no expiry date to get your tax returns.
yeah, 31st.
So the government
Yeah, of
could
course
just
there has
take
to be
your
an
money.
expiry date for your tax returns. It's like, otherwise you're literally evading tax, bro.
No, I thought you meant like for the government to give you back your tax.
No, your tax return is the
For you to
actual
file your tax.
process of filing
Yeah.
your taxes. That's what it's called, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they will return you how much you owe or how much you don't owe, I guess,
Yes.
right? Yeah. Because they take your money as tax.
Because
Yeah.
you contribute to your local council. Or you're supposed to contribute to your local government. That's why.
Yeah, I contribute to the government by
By saying they can suck my ass.
That's right.
Nah. Joking, I said nothing.
Anyway,
yeah.
speaking of local government,
Where are we going with this?
we watched some shows.
Okay, sure. Got to.
That
Do you
may
want to
relate
talk
to-
about like anything? Do we want to continue the stories of
Stories.
Sandman on travel?
Oh yeah, got more
Yeah.
stories.
What was I up to?
You
Me
went to
seeing relatives.
Universal.
IV
You
strip.
you got the
I was
trip.
up to the medicine talk.
Yeah.
See, that's local government.
We're
Somewhat.
post-
If it's a
medicine
state-funded
world
clinic.
now.
Yes.
Yeah. What's happened after drip?
After drip, we went to Chongqing, one of the drippiest cities.
Mm,
Because they have a lot of IV drip.
Exactly, bro. Nah, it's actually like, so I think if Beijing were to ever like fall, Chongqing is the next candidate for being the capital city.
oh,
Pretty
for
much.
real.
What?
The fall of Beijing.
That sounds like
It sounds like a
okay.
movie or something.
But
like
they would
pitching.
see the Chinese government would be hella against that though.
They would. Any government
Wait,
would
is
be
it kinda
against
like
their
how
capital falling.
your capital is sinking and they've got a backup, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, is that the same
case?
case? They've got a backup?
I mean, yes.
I don't know. Australia does have a backup. They're like
Oh,
Canberra.
And that happened as well.
Because nobody
It
gives
even
a shit
happened
about Canberra.
back in World War II when Japan was like fucking up the East Coast. They temporarily moved locations to
Perth.
Chongqing.
Wait, Japan's also done that because their
Used to be
capital is Kyoto.
Kyoto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is an anagram for Tokyo.
Wow.
Oh!
Tokyo.
See, if they wanted to
goodness,
bomb
man.
Australia, they wouldn't bomb Canberra. They just bomb Sydney.
They bombed fucking Darwin last
Yeah.
time.
Oh,
True,
yeah.
man.
Yeah. But that's actually so true. They would not bomb Canberra because
Yeah.
Canberra doesn't matter. Even though it's probably the most important city in Australia. But it's who's in Canberra?
There's nothing to bomb
There's
there.
nothing to bomb.
Parliament House, like, nah.
But they're like, they don't give a shit about politicians.
No, not the Australian Mint.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, there's a mint in Victoria. Near,
Oh, yeah, and then there's the what's
like
the
near
no,
Melbourne
bank,
Central, right?
that's the banknote, not the
Oh.
coins. The
I don't know,
coins
it
are
just
in
said mint
Canberra.
on the side, and I was
Mint.
like,
Yeah, that means, like, we literally can just make our own currency.
like the continental type coins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, like, Dan Andrews can actually take over. But he did. Out of
I
Parliament.
still don't understand the fucking Dan Andrews photo of him on the phone.
That's just him on
What?
holiday, man.
That's just him on holiday taking a phone call in Beijing.
Yeah.
Okay. You haven't seen the
Can you
photos?
not take a phone call in Beijing?
Because people keep using that photo to be like, fucking teenagers and the Chinese are in bed.
He's honestly, if he's taking a phone call in Beijing, he's more likely to be calling elsewhere, bro.
True.
Why would be like he's fucking calling the Chinese government?
早上好，中国，现在我有冰淇淋。
I'm in your country right now.
Maybe yeah, it's like, oh, can you pick me up? I'm kind of lost here in the middle of
I'm all
Tiananmen
alone,
Square.
and my parents aren't home.
Yeah,
Do you want to come over, Chinese government?
that's how it be, eh?
All right. No, really, this city is super cool. So I forget if it's like a world record or anything, but it's like the tallest car intersection. So you know how in like big cities, or you see like photos of American like big highway intersections built elevated, where they all have twisty, windy roads, that all spiral around each other. This one has 8 levels of roads,
Bro, it's
all
like
on
city
top of each other.
skylines.
Exactly.
Or just inefficient city planning.
Yeah.
It might be efficient.
The reason they have to do that is because Chongqing is so they have a population of 17 million people in this one city.
Hey, that's a lot. That's
For
bigger
context,
than
Australia has 24,000,
Actually,
24 million.
Just quickly branching off that,
Yeah.
17 million. That could be the amount of subscribers we have if you guys all subscribe to us on YouTube
Aha.
and Spotify.
Come on,
Sorry,
boys.
segue.
Give us the dough, please. So this city is built between the intersection of 2 rivers. So that's why people all came to live there. But it's surrounded by mountains. So basically, if you imagine like the twisty, windy mountain roads, this city is entirely centralized around this premise. There are no like straight roads anywhere. There's no like suburbs until you go outwards because there's no flat land. It's all mountains.
City skyline.
You go like there's this one place which is like one of the most famous TikTok places in Chongqing because you have like this giant plaza and it's all like flat, and then you take some steps up it, and then you go to the other side, and then it's a 23-story drop.
And
that's
people
cool.
are just leaping off for TikTok.
Oh yeah, hell yeah!
For the TikTok, man.
They should fill
Go
up
for
the
the
little bottom with like water and do like jumping into the
It's a
water.
giant,
Whee!
what do you call
A
them?
plunge.
Yeah.
Hella cool city, very modern.
When you say like the tallest thing, it gives you the vibes of like is it Coruscant in Star Wars
Oh yeah,
that has like all of the cars on top of cars, but it's like they're all obviously hovering. But like
Yeah.
it's the same thing, but like
No
imagine no
roads.
roads.
imagine no
Yeah.
roads. Yes. Oh, all this time they were driving on invisible roads.
There should be an action sequence where people are like leaping off like heights and landing on cars beneath them and stuff like that.
Yes.
Like in Star Wars, Attack of
Yes.
the Clones. Yeah.
Make a movie.
Attack in Chongqing.
Yeah.
Rise of
No,
the
this is about a fall of Beijing.
Yeah, there should be in the movie. Follow the Beijing.
Fall of Beijing, Rise of that
Chongqing.
city, yeah.
Wow. Maybe that's the
That's,
sequel. Rise of Chongqing.
Oh, yeah.
very humid city, very central China, very hot.
Very human design. Yeah, that one.
I remember those videos. And then I had the spiciest hot pot of my life. Chongqing hot pot, very famous.
Are they a cold area?
Very hot,
Very
humid.
hot.
Yeah, spiciest hot pot of my life.
That's why
And
they need the
we
spicy
ordered
hot
the
pot.
mild version.
Still spicy.
Spiciest hot pot of my life. We had like sheep brain and duck
Yummy.
liver.
That's
any
good.
And-
haggis?
No haggis because we're not in Scotland, lad.
Any jellied eel?
Jelly eel, no. What is it? Duck heart or like gizzard or something? But it was like
Lizard,
very
wizard.
beautifully presented, like very thin slices on a piece of sheet of ice.
On ice.
Yeah, because you got to keep it cool.
Like Disney.
Yes, Disney on ice.
What's cooler than being cool?
The unholy trinity
Ice
on
cold.
ice.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Sounds like a cool place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that was like second last location, and then the final location was Chengdu, where it's where all the young people go. Another TikTok famous place because there's this like one incredibly bougie ass like shopping street,
Ah, okay.
fucking Yves Saint Laurent, Gucci,
Where the
all the big
rich
places.
stuff is.
It's
Yeah.
down this one road, and it's fucking massive and it's pedestrianized.
Yo, it's Collins Street.
Collins Street,
Yeah,
but
sure.
fucking way bigger.
Why are the young people there? How can the young people afford to?
For the TikToks, bro.
Because their
Oh.
parents give them money to go places.
I hate people like that.
There's a giant panda, King Kong style, on the 7th floor.
Oh, there's this like
And,
mad story. Wait, I don't know if this is recent or really old. So, because sorry, I listen to like podcasts, but I don't always listen in chronological order. So this
Okay.
may be old news. I don't know if you guys have heard this. This may or may not be wrong. But is China trying to take back the pandas from American zoos?
What? Say again?
Oh,
Have you heard about this at all?
I think I vaguely heard about
Is
that.
it current? Is it? I don't know if this is current.
Well,
or
it's
not.
like somewhat.
But apparently,
current.
China is trying to take back the pandas from American zoos.
There was that one story where there was an American zoo that was being incredibly shitty towards their pandas, so they've brought the pandas back to China for rehabilitation.
They're going to rehab.
What's rehabilitation?
No, because
'Cause
like
they're addicted to
it
heroin.
was like
It does sound like they're addicted to heroin. Dude.
well, it was properly like really sad because you see these pandas, right? But it's not your stereotypical panda. They're not white and black. They're gray and black. They're like
They just haven't showered in a while.
they don't have any like meat on their bodies. They're
Oh.
dropping fur. They're molting like they're like balding. They're not being fed properly.
That's
and they look
that's
like-
100% meth, bro.
Symptoms of meth.
So-
This is a meth.
the- Even like American people were like,
Damn,
this
sad
isn't right.
pandas.
Something's
Hmm.
incredibly fucked up at the zoo.
Damn.
So they brought those pandas back to China for to be taken proper care of.
They didn't have enough bamboo sticks in Colorado.
Pretty much, honestly.
Probably.
And I know it's one of these things where it's the national animal
yeah.
and they're a protected species, and whether or not it's right or not, panda does. China.
Panda.
China
Yeah.
has like they have at least some sort of basis in feeling like that they have a right to be the sole caretaker of this species of animal.
It's like Australia being like, yo, we're taking back all the emus from the zoos.
Because we're going to do a mass execution.
Yeah.
They put blindfolds on them and get them lined up kneeling on the floor.
And then the firing squad comes, but they aim like stormtroopers.
They miss. But that's fair though, it's a national animal. You know how best
Yeah, I
to
didn't know
take
what the
care of
actual
them. Yeah.
story was. I just heard, like, apparently China
Yeah.
are taking the pandas, and I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
Because they're taking what's rightfully theirs, like Russia
Oh.
and the other one.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I went to the what's it called? It was the proper name of it is like it's a panda research institute, which they've transformed into this whole like huge tourist attraction with shopping mall being built in the process of.
You always gotta
um,
have a shopping mall, man.
Exactly.
To get your panda merch.
Yeah.
There wasn't even the panda stuff. There was like a panda post office.
Pandemonium.
Ooh.
There was a Lego shop.
A pandemic. Wait, a Lego shop?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I had this idea in my mind today while I was defrosting some meat. I was like,
To
yo,
cook some Legos.
what if I go on a joint? I say Melbourne Central, right, at the Lego store, they
Yeah.
give you like free like passports where you can
Okay.
like stamp it to be like, I went to the Lego store here. What if I go on a world tour to go to all of the Lego stores?
Oh,
That'll be kinda cool.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Um,
I could do Melbourne in like a day, right?
yeah,
There's
easy,
like
Oh,
3,
yeah.
4, 5 stores maybe.
easy. That would actually be doable.
But where's the other stores? They got one in
Chatty.
Chadstone.
Uh,
They got,
I'm not sure like what if that's under the same thing as the one in Melbourne Central. It might be.
Well,
I
it's
don't
all
know.
Lego, anyways. It's Lego Land and
Yeah. So it might be a different thing, but I'm not sure. Actually, it's technically Legoland Discovery Center because Legoland is the bigger like theme park.
sorry.
So if you wanna do semantics, like,
Oh,
but yeah,
shut the fuck up.
there's one in High Point. There's one in what's that place? I want to say Dandenong, but that doesn't seem right. Doncaster.
Doncaster.
Yeah.
Fucking Dandenong, mate.
Dandenong Mountains.
Yeah.
A Lego store in the fucking mountains, brah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice spot. They got gardens. They got
And a cock on the block.
and cocks on the block.
Lego.
I've been to Legoland Malaysia when I was like 11.
Oh, I talked to Nelson about that a while ago. I want to hit that place. I want to get a
Cool.
Legoland because I don't know what Legoland like. What is there in Legoland?
It's
It's mostly for kids, to be honest.
It's your
I think.
theme
No,
park.
I feel like
but
I would
with
enjoy
Lego
it though
theme
because
thing.
it's
Yeah.
really old Lego, right? That would be pretty
Yeah,
cool.
probably.
Yeah.
Hey!
I really want to go to Star Wars Land
Build.
in like Disneyland. You know,
Oh, Disneyland.
I want to go there just to be like,
Yeah.
hey, it's the Star Wars.
Hey!
Have you been there in Tokyo?
Is it so one in Turkey? I thought it's only in Florida or something.
No, they got Disneyland in Tokyo.
No, like Star Wars Land, like the Star Wars park.
Don't
thing.
know then. Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's America only.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know. That was a tangent.
Star Wars Land. You just fit a whole universe into Disney World.
Do you remember like? Oh wait, actually, I don't know why you guys haven't played Sims 4, but like there's a game called Sims 4.
Yes.
They have like a
Where?
DLC, which was like a Star Wars DLC, but it was just an ad for the Disneyland park.
Oh.
And it was just like the world from the Disneyland thing.
Okay.
So was it just Roller Coaster Tycoon in Sims 4?
But you pay for it.
Obviously.
Wow.
No, it was like the world, but like what if it was real in the Star Wars universe, but in the
Right.
Sims universe?
When they
Inception
gonna
on
make
Inception.
Sims
Yeah.
5?
That's a good question because like they're not really doing anything with Sims 4.
They keep
The
Having
updates are like
DLCs,
just like some
though.
cosmetic stuff occasionally.
Yeah. I mean, that's all the Sims
also
4
free
community
now.
needs.
it's free.
Yeah, you can just play. Yeah, it's free. It's a
Damn.
free game. They went free to play
Oh.
because they have so much. It's thousands of dollars worth of DLC. They didn't need to
Mm,
make you pay
yeah.
for the game. Yeah.
That's the thing, ain't
I
it?
guess they're making enough money off of like 2K. Is that EA?
EA, yeah.
No, 2K. Is
EA Sports? No.
Wait, no, yeah, 2K is a different company. 2K is 2K.
Damn.
2K is like literally the company.
I guess
EA does
they
EA
do Madden.
Sports. Yeah.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Do people
Yeah, Madden.
Play Madden?
2K, right?
is
Was
Madden
it EA?
2K?
Wait, no.
Feels
Sorry,
EA.
what were you saying?
EA.
EA is Madden, right? Yeah.
They make sports games.
Yeah, they make
Please confirm or
they
deny
make
in the
EA
comment section.
FC, right? Which used to be called
Oh.
FIFA, but it's EA FC, right?
It's not FIFA anymore.
No, it's EA Football Club.
Damn.
Yeah,
No more FIFA.
yeah. This is the first. I think the first year of rebrand was this year, right?
Yeah, they would have made a lot of money off of FIFA
It's apparently got
the
awful.
past 20 years.
Yeah.
Damn.
You mean they've just put out the same game every year,
Yeah.
but yeah, you know.
Money.
I'm planning to try out the
Crazy,
new
man.
COD this weekend.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Was it Modern
The-
Warfare 3?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I was talking to I Made It Work about it. We're talking about like, damn, every year a new COD. And
Every
this COD
year.
this year looks shit.
What about it?
It's from the makers of Vanguard, right? Which was a shit game, but it's a sequel to last year's game, like a direct sequel. It's Modern Warfare 3 to Modern Warfare
Right.
2. I don't think that's enough development time. And also, like, it's a shit company. Like, what is it? Fucking.
Activision.
No, I think it's Sledgehammer. I think it's Sledgehammer, the Australian one.
Yo,
Not-
Aussie,
they're not a great-
Aussie.
They're probably my least favorite of the three
Mm.
studios, but yeah.
Guess
was a
we'll see how that
tangent.
comes
You
out.
wanna tell us more about your pandas.
Pandas. Oh
please?
my god, I took so many photos. Pandas.
Of the Lego store.
Yes, yes.
Panda.
So there was a line for the baby panda enclosure or like exhibit, and there was just two windows. So you just 100-ish people lining up in
Look
like
at the
a fat
window.
line, and they all have to move past. And in this place, just to make sure people keep moving on. Okay, I told you guys about what police, the Vion police is like in China.
What, the
right?
police fucking tasing people?
The police have megaphones going, move along, hurry up, just take a photo and go on. Hurry up, go
Oh.
on, move.
I feel like that would completely ruin my experience.
Yeah, well, that's what you get for lining up for too long.
That gives you like dystopian vibes of like, hey, we're looking at these endangered animals, but also the opposite really there going.
Yeah, because
yo.
you never know when someone's gonna jump in the window.
I mean, you'd have a security guard. Security guard and police are very different.
Yeah, but would
Security
you
guard
be
has no power.
exactly? So you
Except,
can
like,
move on.
They can
Yeah.
physically like move you and whatever
Yeah.
because it's like a private power, right? But the cops will be like, yeah, in the
I'll
name of the
tase you,
entire
bruh.
state, I'm a basher.
Yeah,
And so most like big institutions, even just like literally like a restaurant, they
They get
will have
cops.
a dedicated police officer
that's a
because
cool thing.
they're not called like police officers. We don't call them by that title. We call them peacekeepers in the
those are
literal
they
translation.
below.
Bro,
Are
that's
they
like,
below like officers?
Well,
No,
that's where they
same thing,
where they-
exact
that-
same thing.
Isn't that literally what they're called in the Hunger Games? Are they literally
Peacekeepers,
called peacekeepers?
because that's
Nah,
kind of how it is.
This is 100% Hunger Games. Okay, have you guys ever like watched or read the Hunger Games?
I did
First
watch it.
movie.
Yeah. So you know how the entire thing's controlled by like President Snow, and he has
Yeah.
this army of like soldiers. I'm pretty sure they're called peacekeepers.
Yeah,
Does that sound familiar?
I
They're
think
just in like the white suits with like the
KKK
visors and they carry guns.
stormtroopers.
They kind of I'm pretty sure they're
Yeah.
based in stormtroopers, but like
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they were literally called peacekeepers.
Also,
Which came first, the peacekeepers from China or the Hunger Games?
Definitely the Chinese one.
That's
Well,
true because the Hunger
police
Games is set in the
officers-
future.
Yes.
are also called keepers of the peace, unless that's a different thing where it's about like there's, like,
Stormtroopers.
no police
Oh.
officers. But there's another title for like people who can sign certain documents called like keepers of the peace.
In what country?
Australia. I read it in the
What do you-
fucking when I was filling out my identification form. It's like, oh, please get this signed by either a police officer, a keeper of the peace, or a judge.
That sounds like a different thing then.
Yeah, there's separate people. There's
Yeah.
people
I don't know
actually
what a
called keepers of the peace.
Keeper of the peace.
Yeah,
What is a keeper of the peace?
some lawman that signs documents. Not an attorney though.
Just a random
Yeah.
dude. He goes himself. I am the keeper of the peace. It's like fucking Kang the Conqueror.
Yeah.
Going like, I'm keeping the timelines in order.
But like in that way, they all of them. I think I maybe said this last time as well, but they're all like incredibly qualified. They're all super extroverted. They're all people pleasers.
Not
they're-
like oh,
If you go to any city, they're your tour guides. They're your Google Maps. They are, directions. They give you
Sounds
advice.
Like a Pixel 8 to me.
they pretty much.
But
like,
the Pixel 8 would do
traditionally, that's
police
what they do.
brutality.
so they're nice cops.
They do traffic. They do like in most hotels, there'll just be a police officer just as a permanent residence in the lobby,
Yo, free
and they'll
hotel
have
room.
worked there enough that they're pretty much just a concierge.
I feel like
Yeah.
that's a plot, bro. It's just like to try and make you guys feel
Safe.
safer.
But that's a
But,
good
like,
thing. That means the police
Trying
officers
to
are
make you feel
doing
safer,
their
keeping
job.
the
and feel-
peace.
to try and make you feel like safer around the presence of the police, you know? Like,
You want
it's
people
a-
to be scared of the
because, you know,
ops.
a lot of people's image of the ops and
Yeah.
sorry, of the cops, to be fair, are they're the ops, you know?
Yeah,
Which is like so fair because, you know,
But yeah, that's because they're bad. But if they're actually good or like
I think they're
helpful,
pretending, bro. I
So
think
you
that's the
think it's
whole
not
idea. I
genuine,
think it's
it's
a
all
scheme
fake.
where you just
Yeah.
make them super helpful.
yeah,
Because I think it's really weird that there's like a bunch of cops telling people, yo, keep moving the line. It gives you prison vibes.
yeah. See, the reason
where
you
the
don't
real
see a lot of
prisoners, the
young
pandas
people
are
in
the
the
people.
workforce, you don't see a lot of young police officers. But the reason you don't see a lot of young police officers, it's not because they're not like driven to just join the police as soon as they graduate. It's because there's a lot of study in China, and most teenagers after they
They're
get out of high
fuck
school,
study.
they're immediately into university,
yeah.
and they're there for like 3 or 4 more years before they enter the workforce. By that time, everyone in the workforce all looks like middle aged.
Mm.
The working
They get out of
population is
uni,
about
so,
middle
like,
age.
So
20
it's,
something, but
they
they all
don't go
look
to
the
like
middle age.
police school. They go to uni first.
I don't know how it works like that.
Dio, Police
But-
Academy is a fictional movie, mate.
Oh, they're
Police
fake?
Academy is
I was in
Yeah.
a hotel in Beijing, and right outside it, pretty much, was an Air Force primary school.
Yo, the
That
kids be
is-
flying.
Because it's like military training
Yeah,
for primary school aged children. And
the babies.
even my grandma from like a whole other city always hears about them and was telling me like, I hear so many things about them on TV and on radio. These kids are incredibly academic and well behaved.
Whoa. Yeah, because if not, they'll get beaten.
I had a cousin when I was visiting my relatives who had just finished 1 week's worth of military training, compulsory.
Damn,
it's not like compulsory to join the military, but there'll at least be some sort of military training.
Yeah.
And that's all you're doing. You're doing drills. You're doing military style education.
Drill rap.
I started thinking of stupid fucking drill.
Yeah.
No, in Payday, you
Yeah.
get like a wheel of like you can do like to talk like quick chat.
Yeah.
And one of the quick prompts is stupid fucking drill. And so no matter what, we just start spamming.
Stupid drill. But
It's
yeah,
the drill, bro.
military. School. Cool.
His skin by the end was like brown. He's been in the
Nice
sun for so
tan,
long
bro.
that he's been like been sunburnt a whole different shade of yellow.
In the Western world,
Almost
isn't
brown.
the thing of like be more disciplined, go to the military. Like if you're like a screw up, your parents send you to the
Yeah,
military.
if your parents hate you, then they'll probably send you to the military.
Yeah. If you're addicted to games, they send you to the military.
Yeah. If
I
you're
had a
little
different
shit.
story about that actually, where one of my relatives, where they grew up in like a rich country, in the rich city with rich fat people, and their parents were like, "Fuck it, I'm sending you to your shitty uncle in the farm in the rural countryside."
If I can do some field work. man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And literally after like 1 week, the kid came back not traumatized because he was with like actual like family relatives who
Yeah,
treated
they
him
knows
well.
them, yeah.
But they put him to so much work that he's like, I've taken everything for granted, mum and dad. I'm so sorry.
Yo, that's the real one.
Because I went to the farm.
Yeah.
I go to the farm.
Yeah, but do you do the farm work, man?
No, I rode a
See,
bike once
nah.
and a snake jumped at me and I jumped off the
Oh.
bike. It's pretty traumatizing.
Was it a
Yeah.
brown steak?
Could have been.
Could have been. Didn't look too hard.
Nah, I just went, oh fuck.
This was a
Nice.
tangent off of
And then I
pandas.
never rode a bike again.
Guys, we went from pandas to the cops.
Yeah, because this guy can't believe the ops are nice sometimes.
Nah, I think it's a play. Well, I mean, on the whole, does the Chinese police force have a good reputation?
Oh, they have like the best reputation amongst all service workers.
Because if they
Damn.
shit, then the people will riot and they'll die.
All I'm
They
gonna
don't do
say
any
is
like
though,
sussy, corrupt police brutality shit.
all I'm gonna say is though, there's a reason
Because
why
if you're
most
corrupt,
major
Xi
city
Jinping
centers.
will come to your
buildings.
I
house.
feel aren't they corrupted by
shoot
the
you.
government, bro?
No, only Xi Jinping gets the money. They don't get shit. That's how you keep power, bro. You need to think about the power structures. You don't give handouts to the lower people. Give handouts to
Lower
the top
people.
guy. Yeah.
They're like the Mexicans living under the ground.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna say is, they do have some of the best reputations in China amongst workers, but there is a reason there's riot gear around every corner.
Yeah.
Why? Explain to me.
In
Anyways,
case
pandas, guys,
y'all
pandas.
forget who's in charge.
Because they're very nice people.
Yeah.
So everyone wants to give them hugs, so they have to be like, "Hey, back off."
Yeah. The pandas get told to back off.
Well, you see, the pandas are the ones in the prison, bro.
That's true though.
I had a story about baby pandas.
Alright, go back to baby pandas.
Big fat
panda.
line, 100-ish people lining up. The first like 100-ish people walk past closed curtains.
They're
They
getting in
have
the
the
prison.
people inside them who are like panda vets, panda nurses or whatever,
Yeah.
are still like feeding the pandas or whatever before they have to open the curtains or something.
Okay.
I don't know. I walked up and they just opened the curtains.
Okay.
Oh.
And I got some photos of a 3-month-old little baby and then an adorable like little 1-year-old or something just in a crib.
Yo, in
Yo,
the
in the
crib,
crib.
bro.
Yeah. Yeah, man, in the crib.
Actual crib?
Yeah, big ass
Dang.
panda crib.
They don't just leave him on the ground like a normal panda?
No. 3-month-old baby was like in a little like what an incubator chicken incubator thing before
Chicken.
pandas with Pink Blankie.
Oh yeah.
And then I went to the other
I'd
panda
assume they're
enclosure.
bred within the. Well, yeah, they'd have
No,
to.
live mammals, live birth.
Oh yeah,
Live streamed.
but they were born in captivity. I mean, I
Yeah,
assume, yeah,
Cause they don't want to fuck outside.
yeah. That's why they wouldn't
gotta keep them pure.
just be on the ground.
Keep 'em
They're probably
healthy.
being like, they're like treated like little
Kings and
humans.
queens.
Yeah.
Also,
Um,
pandas are not known to fuck much, don't
No,
they?
no, not at all.
Yeah, but I was reading, listening to a thing today, and apparently they're kind of just useless.
Like
About as useless like koalas.
You have to force them to fuck.
Yeah, apparently you have to force them to fuck with
exactly, yeah. They pretty much bred themselves
Bro,
out
they're
of
all
existence.
incels.
For real.
And they're the national animal of China, so we gotta protect them. I saw a squirrel.
That's true.
The panda enclosure.
Really?
Squirrel?
Yeah, because it's surrounded by like forest and stuff around each enclosure.
Aw.
First time I saw the first panda I saw was like I ran over to it because no one was looking there. I was like, guys, panda. And then my family ran over, and then everyone noticed my family running over, so everyone else ran over, and there was a whole tourist group.
And they looked at the squirrel.
Yeah. At the panda, not the squirrel.
And then the
Get
police are
pranked.
like, hey, what's going on here? They got the riot gear for a
Yeah.
squirrel.
Bro, Alvin and the chipmunks.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, the squirrels have started singing, bro.
Oh no. And they're singing in like chipmunk vocals. They were
Alvin and
singing
Chipmunk.
Nikes by Frank Ocean.
Damn.
What a cool reference.
Didn't know they would chill
Super
like
cool.
that.
You know, apparently so. But the cops weren't sure when they saw that.
The
They're like,
coppers.
nah, this is unnatural, bro. Can't be singing.
La, la, la.
Yeah.
What else happened in Chengdu? Yeah, shopping. A lot of shopping to do in Chongqing and Chengdu.
Damn, you're out there shopping while Beijing was falling.
Yeah, yeah.
That's like some Evangelion type shit, where they're
Yeah.
just doing everyday life while there's fucking angels fighting the things out there, yeah.
You know it. You
Yeah.
fucking know. And then I went to see a museum exhibit of one of the oldest Chinese civilizations, which was kind of cool.
Ah.
I don't know. They had a thing about eyes. They have a thing for eyes. These old people,
Why eyes?
because they have eyes that like protrude out like elongated nipples.
Is that like man-made modification?
I don't know. To me, this is like aliens, bro.
It's like, you know how like
guys or some shit.
in the Aztec tribes they would elongate their heads.
Yeah.
Maybe
These
they-
guys had like statues of eyes being like like a fucking Warner Bros.
they
cartoon.
saw the awugas, you know. They were like, oh, they saw some nice boobas around.
Whoa,
For real,
that's real.
they were pogging.
Yes. They had huge eyes. I was like, this ain't Chinese people, bro.
Yeah, what's that?
It's anime,
Slit
bro.
eyes.
Ah, yes. They had
That's
huge fucking eyes.
crazy. So they're like ancient
Well, you know, statues.
Chinese.
Ancient Chinese stuff.
Yeah.
They had three-legged jugs that looked like they had cake.
In the jug.
Cake, you know, like ass. Thick jugs with 3 legs.
What kind of jugs are you talking about?
It looks like a jug, but has 3 big fucking tree trunk legs.
Do you know what a jug is?
Yeah, but maybe he's talking about something else.
I don't know. It looks like a ass. Like that one
So
bonsai
so
tree.
three-
You know
like
a
a
jug be
jug.
like a vessel
Yes.
to hold.
Like, look
Some
at this.
people got
Wouldn't you want to
jugs.
fuck this jug?
Hey yo, the jug looking kind of bad though.
Yeah, the jug kind of bag.
So I like how there's a photo of a guy bending over in the photo as well.
Oh, he got that that pose.
Damn.
He got that Asian uncle pose.
Also kind of Among Us.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know. I just caught this random photo of this guy dancing in front of a fucking chicken statue.
Well, hypothetically, if you wanted to remove the guy with Pixel 8, you could,
Not a sponsor.
not a sponsor. You should
Yes,
sponsor
sir.
us, Google. We love you.
Wow.
Even though I said I don't trust you to support your thing for that long. But, you know, I still love you, Google. You're making great advancements.
It's
in the
called
world.
Wah, wah,
hard
wee, wah.
love.
I think I have stocks in Alphabet, so, yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Is that part of the thingy, the comeback thing? Yeah, man.
Stocks in everything, mate. All tech
Stocks, bruh.
companies.
And then I went to go watch Chinese opera.
Oh,
Very
that's like
nice.
the you know, in that one Chinese rap they got in the opening.
Hmm.
What's that thing called? That's from an
Ching
opera.
Chong Han
Yeah, that
Chi.
one.
That's no, no, I don't actually know. Yeah, it's from
It's
Chinese
part of an
opera.
opera, right? Yeah.
No, it was very cool, very awesome. And then I flew home
Was it
by
sung
myself.
like that?
Hmm?
Was the opera sung like in that song?
That's like
Is that a specific type of
Or
opera?
did they hit the Mamma Mia?
maybe. For all I know, I was
Yeah.
blacked out. I was just imagining
Did you
everything. I
fall
saw.
asleep?
No, I didn't, because it was loud as fuck.
I fell asleep in a
Ah.
symphony.
There was
once.
one specific instrumental performance.
Symphony of Death.
It's like a double reed instrument, but
Okay.
super loud with like a brass opening. I was measuring the decibels while I was listening. It's like hitting like 105 from the back of the theater.
Damn.
105 dB full scale.
Gotta have some earplugs on there.
Need to. Absolutely need to. It was
Symphony
excellent
of
performance just though.
Deafness.
Speaking of Symphony of Deafness, let's talk about some movies, shall we?
Let's do it.
Movie.
Oh, sorry, TV. It's just TV this
TV.
week, isn't it?
Just to, oh,
Yeah.
I was talking to a longtime friend of the show who I've been talking to more recently.
Uh-huh.
And we watched
Who's a friend of the show?
can I say?
Well, if it's a friend of the show,
I feel like we know them if they're a friend of the show.
Am I saying their name on the podcast? I don't know though.
Do they not want to
Probably.
shout out?
have they been
I
on the
don't know.
podcast?
I haven't asked them, so I don't know whether I should or not.
How are
I'll tell
they
you
friends
guys-
of us if we don't know them?
Because I'm just telling you that they're friends, and I don't know if they want that information on the podcast.
Have we talked about them before?
100% surely.
Okay, just whisper their names in our ears. Or and it's
Literally
cut it
none
out. Yeah, what do you mean? That's our friend. Yeah,
Yeah, I know, but I don't know if they want that. I don't know if they're okay with me saying their name on a fucking public podcast.
Bro, there's like 2 people listening to this. And one of them is that person.
Just in case, I don't know.
Okay, all right.
Dodson.
And then we watched the Twilight movie.
Oh, that's what we need to do for the podcast. We're meant to do a marathon, bro. We need to do a Twilight movie marathon.
All right, you guys do that. I'm gonna be on.
Can we go to? Okay, so like once like every few months or something, like Cinema Nova, I think we'll do a marathon. It goes to like from like 7 p.m. to like 7 a.m. sort of thing. Of all the movies,
Jesus.
we've got to do that one time.
I guess so, yeah.
They'd give you little breaks in between to get food or something, but like
And to peace.
and to piss, yeah.
That sounds full on.
Think about it.
It's right
Spider
next
monkey.
door.
That's what they said, isn't it? I watched Twilight ages ago. You know, I've read the books as well. By the way.
Oh god.
I read the books.
Why'd you read the books?
I read them in primary school.
You're a real one.
I'm a real one. I'm a real one. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I watched the
Sorry,
first Twilight
there's a
movie.
story with that, right?
Yeah, I just watched the
that's
first Twilight movie.
That's real.
You like it?
In a certain definition, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
Nice.
good. It's a goofy movie. I
I
didn't know
like
Anna
the goofy
Kendrick was in it
movie.
until I was like, oh, that's Anna Kendrick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. What did we watch?
Following that, I mean, I've
Alright.
continued my Evangelion journey.
Wow. Did you finish the season?
Nah, but wait, something happened and it reminded me of something, and then I forgot instantly. But hey,
For gore.
I'm also watching
angels.
X-Men 97.
Yo.
Which is
Cartoon.
okay, I guess. I don't know. I kind of put it on the background in all honesty. Don't really pay attention to
They
it.
do be X-Men.
I'm waiting for the X-Men. Sorry, I've been watching X-Men the 90s show, preparing for X-Men 97.
Yeah. Oh, I finished Ahsoka.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Even though I haven't watched Rebels, which I probably should.
I'm so sick of Star Wars, to be honest, with the way they just. Why do they have to be the
Yeah.
fucking Marvel universe?
Yeah.
Like they're worse than Marvel
Money.
because. Okay, look, I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I don't want to watch 6 seasons of Clone Wars. Like,
Neither do
generally,
I,
it's-
but like,
And look, I know this is just me because everyone loves the show, but I don't really like it that much. I think it's a kids' show.
it
Like,
do be a kid show.
yeah. Which I know Star Wars,
Yeah.
like the original trilogy, is kid stuff, but I still enjoy those movies. But I just don't.
So is
I'm
Star Wars
I don't
Rebels.
know.
It's a kid show.
It's apparently even more of a kids show
Yeah.
than Clone Wars somehow. I don't really know how it can be, but yeah.
Cause it was on. I remember watching it when it came out in like
Yeah.
the Disney Channel. I was like, damn.
Yeah, it was
what
on
the
Disney
fuck is
XD.
this? Yeah.
Which is like the
Disney
little kids
XD.
Disney channel.
XDD.
XD Lamau.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, look, I got like 4 seasons of Clone Wars. I'm like,
I can't do this shit anymore.
It's not that. No. Everyone says it's meant to have gotten good like a season ago. It's fine. It's about the same level of X-Men 97. It's the sort of thing I would put on in the background just so I can be up to date.
Yeah. They do it for the money. But sometimes it can be good. Like Ando.
Money.
Yeah. Ahsoka, did you like it though?
I thought it was alright. But like some things be kind of cringe. I'm like, they
Is
did
it
a
at least
cringe
better
bit.
than fucking Kenobi? Because that show was
It
awful.
is better than come
Okay.
out, yeah.
Do you finally admit that Kenobi was bad, or do you still hold on to?
Still what did I give it or something? I give it like a
I think you gave it like a
mid-range.
7 or an 8 or some shit, right? I feel like you would have given it a 7.
I give it a 6 now.
No, you give it a 6.
Yeah. There you go.
Anyway, let's talk about some stuff that we all watched. Maybe we'll address Continental first because
Yeah.
Continental.
Get it out of the
second
way.
episode. It's an episode.
The gang.
I thought this episode was just like about the same as the last episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Maybe a bit worse.
Less action scenes.
Yeah, there was some good stuff. There was some not good stuff. The choreography for this show just isn't as good as like John Wick. Like I don't know, the action sequences feel a bit hollow. Like there's no build up to the action in this show. They usually just have action set pieces for the sake of action.
It just happens, kind of.
Yeah, it's a little bit odd. A lot of the subplots I'm just not liking at all. I'm not really interested in the cop subplot. I'm not interested in the lady who's trying to like protect her dojo or whatever. I just completely zoned out of that subplot. I was like, this is the most boring shit ever. And how does that factor into what's going on?
Because they're friends.
Yeah, like that's it. I'm like, okay, this is nothing to do with this is just filler.
It's probably gonna tie up at the end somehow. Like they usually do.
I don't think it will, because it has nothing to like remotely close to do with the actual plot.
Oh,
like, maybe she'll like join the team.
Yeah.
But like obviously she's going to join the team. Otherwise, why would they show her? It's like I don't know. This episode was a lot of people. I'm gonna Nick Fury and assemble a team. But it's like I don't know. I don't think you need an entire episode for that because it was a bunch of people you'd already done character posters for that I'm pretty sure were like advertised to be on the team. So it's like, okay, they're on the team. That's
But the second half was more focused on a character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which and building up to like more of like what they're actually gonna do with the final episode, I guess. There's a couple of twists and turns at the very end, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I want to. Are we allowed to talk spoilers of it? Because I do want to get your take on.
Get into
Why
it.
not?
Alright, we'll do just a very quick spoiler thing. Yeah. So, what do you think of like the whole Sharon thing?
Sharon.
It's like yes.
Yeah.
It did happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's a snake, or is he not a snake?
He's misguided.
Yeah. I assume, well, because we all know Sharon's actually a Winston's bestie, so like, I don't know.
He's a misguided young boy. That's what it is.
Yeah. I feel like they're not going to be able to resolve it in a satisfying way. He's just going to flip flop, and I'll be like, okay, because they need to get from there to that place.
Yeah.
You know what? I liked when the bad guy beat up that dude at the end, and I was like,
damn.
I just thought in my head, why do I recognize this jealous guy? Black Mirror, dude.
Was it in
I
Black
honestly
Mirror?
don't remember. I can't even picture the guy, a jealous guy, except dead.
DED dead.
Yeah.
As a cellist, I felt disrespected.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
by the sheer disrespect.
I don't. Okay. I'm interested to hear your take as like
Yeah.
music people. But to me, I kind of find it kind of cringe when the villains of stuff are always like, "Yo, I listen to this classical music," and I'm
It
like,
would be cringe because they
that's-
always request the same one song for cello.
Yeah.
That what's the song? Yeah, that song.
it gave. It was like a even cringier version of. Remember in Fast and Furious where he's like, "I'm gonna play the thing and the snipers shoot the thing."
Yeah.
I don't know.
They
It's
need to
like,
play Pachelbel's Canon indeed, though.
They need to play
Mm.
New Jeans, bro.
What's the song that has actual cannons? Tchaikovsky something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they should play that instead, because it's played with actual cannons.
Then they can shoot guns.
There's also a famous that became really famous. Did I just say there's a famous that became really famous?
You did.
There's a song that's really famous
Yeah.
where at one climax during one part of the song, a guy just smashes a giant hammer down onto a piece of wood.
Pretty cool.
Like Maxwell
Was
Silver
it MC
Hammer.
Hammer?
MC Hammer.
It was a giant wooden mallet
Stop.
thing,
Hammer
basically.
time.
Stop. Hammer time. And then there's a fucking huge smash in a
Yeah.
concert hall.
Real.
Must
Smashing the
been
concert
loud.
hall.
It's like what's his name from Daredevil? Who likes his cello? Big bold man.
Fisk?
Yeah, Fisk.
Yeah, but Fisk is cool.
He plays the same song.
That is true. But also Fisk is cool, so it kind of like cancels it out, you know what I mean?
Oh! All of these songs are out of copyright.
Yes.
Yeah, but they don't give a shit about the entire soundtrack is just copyright music.
Speaking
Which
of,
reminds
yeah.
me, how
Villains
many
are cheap.
fucking James Brown songs are going to play in this fucking show?
But I like it when they play the music.
feel
No,
good.
it's just, yeah, it's like, I feel good over and over again. It's
Because
like,
I go, wow, I know that one.
yeah, it's a lot of funny nostalgia. But at least you can vary up the artist, okay? Stop putting
Yeah.
James Brown in.
They had some other artists. They got
They
like,
do have some others, but that's the one I kept noticing come
yeah.
up. I was like, oh, it's James Brown again.
You know, New York at that time.
Had no music.
homeless people. Just homeless.
Oh, that part where the homeless people killed the dudes in the van, I was like, that's pretty cool. It reminds me of,
Yeah.
well, it's the Bowery again. How is it going to
Mm.
connect to the Bowery that we know? I guess maybe he inherits it. I don't know.
Yeah.
see. Also, do you like how they went Baba Yaga?
Oh.
And I was like, what? What?
Boogeyman.
And then I was thinking, wait, would John Wick have been alive?
Little boy.
He would be a little boy.
Yeah.
How old is Keanu Reeves? He's like 50 now.
Yeah. But in considering Winston's like in his late 20s in that time. Do you compare that with the John Wick's age?
Yeah,
At John Wick.
because wait, John Wick's like set now, right?
Yeah.
So set the show take place in the 70s, right?
Yeah. How
50
far
years
apart
have
is
passed.
Winston and
I don't
John
think
Wick?
Winston's 80 in the
Yeah, but yeah, but like, what's the age gap? You know, it's like 10 years apart.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's say John Wick's a teenager.
He was a teenager in the 70s. How old do you
Yeah.
think he is in like, how old do you think he is in the present day? Probably around 50
Yeah,
in the 70s.
that'll be 50, right? Right.
Are we just
He
like
would be like-
randomly
he would be
guessing
like
we've got no
zero.
clue?
He would be like 1 maybe.
One.
Something
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves walks in is like,
Either
Whatever.
way, Baba Yaga, it's not John Wick.
Yes, it's some boogeyman.
Yeah. Which I fucking hate in this show when they reference stuff
yeah.
that haven't happened yet, but it doesn't make sense because it's like that is such a specific thing for the thing in the John Wick movie. It
Mm.
doesn't. Why would it be referenced 50 years earlier or whatever?
'Cause reference, baby.
Reference, baby.
It just goes to show that people are unoriginal. People from the future copy things from the past.
What if the past copied from the future?
See, now you're thinking something.
Like Loki.
Oh, if you use it in the past by taking it from the future, then the future won't be original anymore.
Yeah.
That's very cool. That's very deep. Which goes to show lazy writing. Am I right, fellas?
Yeah.
Or am I saying the writers are smellers?
Real. Should we just do verdicts then?
Let's go for it.
Sure.
What did we give the last one? I can't remember.
Me neither. Like 6 or something.
Yeah, and you gave it a 7, I think.
Yeah. I'm gonna give this one a 6.
I'm gonna give this one a 6.
I'm gonna give this one a 5.
Okay.
Yeah, they give
Fair
us a
enough. 5.6. Ah!
All right.
We did it.
Gen V
Gen
Gen
V.
V.
episodes 1 to 3.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3.
Did you watch 4?
I did.
Oh, I did. Okay, just don't address that
Yeah.
one. We'll talk about it next week, I guess. I loved it. I thought this is
He loves
incredible.
it.
Such a good show.
He
Did you like
loves
it?
it.
Because you've never
Yeah.
seen.
I've never seen The Boys, yeah.
Was it like so fucking out there?
Very out there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was just very excited when I saw Clancy Brown.
Which one he?
Oh, he's the old
Mis-
man.
Mr. Krabs, yeah.
He
The headmaster.
Oh, that
right?
The
guy.
professor. Not
Mr.
headmaster or something.
Krabs.
Yeah,
Wow.
because the headmaster is dressed like Charles Xavier from the
Ah,
cartoon. She wears like the green suit.
you're right.
I was like, what? I see what because it's like the mutant school.
You're right.
There's actually a lot of X-Men stuff in here. I think
yeah.
there's you know that one character that they say is like schizophrenic. I think that's a reference to Legion, which is like Charles Xavier's like nephew or something, who has this incredible like mind powers, but he's schizophrenic, so it kind of fucks with everything, you know.
Okay.
Anyway, good show.
I thought it became pretty good.
I liked it a
Yeah.
lot. I'm like, damn, the boys, but also not the boys,
The boys, but the kids.
kid boys,
The boys without Huey.
the men to boys.
The boys to men.
It's men
The
to boys.
men to
Men
boys.
turn to boys.
Wait, yeah.
The men to boys.
Demented boys.
Demented. Yes. Are we doing per episode? Or are we just
It's
going to
still
go
all
through
three.
it?
We're still
Still
All
three,
in
yeah.
one?
Huh?
3 in 1?
Yeah.
All right.
Threesome. What?
Yeah, it's a good old threesome, you know. See, I wasn't sold immediately on the first episode. I thought, okay, could be cringe, could be good, because that's how it usually is with first episodes.
Wait, so you watched the first episode and you're like, from what I watched, it could have been cringe, or it could have
Or
been
it could
good. I kind of
continue.
said.
It could continue to become cringe. You know,
Okay,
yeah. Because it's just a good old character introduction. And like, look, character.
I really like the characters in this one. I
Mhm.
think they're all like very strong, good
Mm.
characters. I don't think there's anyone like stand out like Homelander or like Billy Butcher, but like
Yeah,
they're pretty cool. And they're
So
more like
far,
us,
yeah.
relatable, younger.
they don't have a main big villain man yet, or maybe they won't. You don't know.
Who knows?
Or big hero man.
Yeah.
But that's and then maybe they're trying to differentiate from the boys, you know.
I think the direction they seem to be taking is like they want to do Riverdale, where it's like
Yeah.
a murder mystery
So the gang versus the
sort of
mystery.
thing. Yeah.
Yes.
Like, yeah. I don't know. It's Pretty Little Lies, one of those ones. Gossip Girl, one of those. I don't know. What are the? You know,
Yes.
there's like funky teen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Thought it did it quite well.
Yeah.
very good.
I thought it was actually visually quite impressive. There's a lot of cool
Yeah.
visual effects and stuff that looked good.
Like
That is
the
good.
cock.
I like the cock. Yeah.
Remember the cock?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it has a lot of the voice moments. You'll just see a lot of nudity, a lot of gross stuff, a lot of violence. Me likey.
We like it.
Good, good.
I think the biggest flaw with the show, though, and sometimes the boys did this too, is like being way too overt. But this one probably does it worse, though, with being way too overt with the metaphors. Where it's like the boys was obviously pretty. Well, it's not. Not really metaphor, like satire, right? Like the boys was more like it's like. Referencing like Disney with the Warp Plus stuff like that. It's like,
Oh yeah.
you know,
This one's more amped
and
up
Trump
with that.
with
Yeah.
Homelander and stuff like that.
But Trump didn't have laser eyes.
Well, that's
but
what he
he's
wanted
still a
you to
metaphor
think.
for Trump. That's what Homelander is.
I guess.
You don't fly over your head
Because
like
he's not a
Homelander?
real estate
No,
agent.
he is written as a. That's what his.
But he's not a
character is.
real estate agent.
What?
Trump is a real estate tycoon. Did you know that?
He was, yeah. Now he's a fucking what do you call it?
Now he's an
Convicted criminal, bro.
ex-president and convicted. But Homelander is none of that. He's just blonde.
Nah, and he's all political, man. He's like, hey, look at me, I have my rallies,
Hey, look at me.
Yeah.
and make America great again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the only connection.
No, he's literally his purpose is like I'm pretty sure the creator of the comics that wrote him as a.
But that's it.
No, actually, the creator of the comics, the Seth Rogen would have done that. Yeah,
No.
because they adapted it. Yeah. But anyway, well, you know that's the funny. Also, the funny thing, a lot of people, do you know about the weird dichotomy of the Boys fans, where there are people who are like, Homelander is genuinely my hero, and people who watch the show and understand the show, but there's a funny like subsection of the community which are like, he's like literally an icon, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are the people that don't get the Trump allegory as well. They're all like,
there was a thing a while back.
It was so cringe, bro. It was like doing like,
damn,
not understanding how characters in show are character, especially the villain of the show. He's like, nah, he's a good guy. Real.
He making America great again.
Yeah, that was the actual. Anyway, but yeah, this show I feel like does that stuff like overtly worse, where it's like, we'll have metaphors for like self-harm and like bulimia.
More in your face.
But the thing is that they'll literally go, hey, this is you're self-harming right now. Like they literally spell it out, and I'm like, okay, that kind of just broke the fourth wall completely. Like
I took that as more like these are so shit human beings that they'll just say that.
Teenagers just like to spell things out,
What do you mean?
They don't got a mind of their own.
They said that to explain because they're like social media hungry people trying to make it in the world, right?
Sure,
so they're like deliberately saying.
I mean, that's the literal thing, but like I feel like it's also spelling it to what they communicate to the viewers is, you guys are not smart enough to understand this show we're making. We're actually. Did you know that the self-harm is actually a metaphor for self-harm? That's like what the show is saying. I'm like, yes, I did actually.
But it was directed at the other character, bro.
Yeah, that's not, they didn't turn to the audience and say it. They never do. That's not how movies work, unless it's like Deadpool. But yeah. So it's like, but like in The Boys, where they'll have like references to like Disney, they won't say, hey, it's kind of like Disney. Whereas this show will be like, hey, it's kind of like a thing, where it's like, you can do the metaphors without saying what the metaphors are. Otherwise, it's not a metaphor. It's actually a simile.
What if it's not a metaphor?
Well, it clearly is trying to be.
What if they're just literally saying you have self-harm?
Whoa.
What if it's not meant to be a metaphor?
It's even cringier. But yeah.
I'm so tired. So
stressed. But yeah, because like the shtick of this show is they'll take like issues that the youth have and like kind of make superhero power metaphors for those issues.
Yeah.
So every character in the cast has like some sort of thing that's related to something.
I don't think it would be a metaphor then. It would be like just an equivalent.
Yeah, I still consider it. Well, they could have done it better to be a metaphor, but
they could have made it a metaphor, but not.
Yeah. Well, it started off definitely as a clear metaphor, like within the first episode, and then they just started spelling out what the thing's representing.
Yes.
Which is like just explaining the metaphor. Like, what's the point of doing that? No point. And then it kind of the way they address it is really cringe because it's like the characters will be like, "Oh, you're self-harming," and they'll be like, "No, I'm not," because this is a superhero show, so we're not self-harming. We're all superheroes.
But then they realize they're like, "Oh, yeah, kind of true."
But it's like, all the seriousness of a real issue is just completely lost because they're just like, "Oh, but it's also just a goofy superhero powers. It doesn't matter." And then for the rest of the show, I guess I'll take that at face value. Like, sure. Because before I could have interpreted, that it was self-harm and stuff like that. But now then they're like, they addressed it and went, nah, it's just like superhero powers or whatever. And even though it still is all of that stuff, but it's just like they're not doing it in a very delicate way. They're just going, look at us, we wrote a funny thing that is like real life, but yeah.
But in the superhero.
Which, yeah, I hope they don't really lean into that too much, because that's where I feel like the show would get cringe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, like, the rest of the stuff, the actual plot of the show, I think is really strong. Because you got a mystery, and it feels very, like, X-Men-y, sort of, mixed with that Riverdale stuff.
They got a gang.
Got a gang, a bit of Scooby-Doo, a Velma, you know.
A little bit of Velma. See, was Velma discreet with its metaphors?
I don't even remember the metaphor. Was there any metaphors in Velma?
No point in remembering that shit.
I don't
know,
remember
they were
anything
like,
after that show.
Where's the dog?
Raggy?
That was the
What,
metaphor.
like, where's the dog?
Who let the
That's
dogs
true.
out?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I like where the plot's going. Cool.
Coolio.
Do we want a spoiler?
Let's spoil
Yeah,
some
let's just
shit.
spoilers, yeah.
Get into spoilers. Yeah, what happened there?
A lot of things happened.
Them kids.
Them kids, man. Fucking shit up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, really. Huh. Cool.
Did
Did
you
they
been
find-
to school?
Did you be in school?
In school.
They did.
Well, I guess the plot of the show, it's just like, hey, yo, kids in school, but maybe there's something sus going on in the basement.
Some sussy
There was some
nonsense.
doctors, something with Vought.
Always with the vote.
But always,
Always, forever.
Something about forests. It's forest under the school.
Deforestation.
Deforestation, yeah, all of that.
Yeah. Oh, the vote lady was there
Yeah,
on the phone.
because she's the big boss now.
And they'd be like, wow, PR? Love that.
Love that.
Go on TV, say, my name,
Jeff.
Jeff.
That scene
superhero."
gave me like such Succession vibes. That's like
Yeah.
90%. Like a lot of Succession's like you have to make a press statement, but then a dude will be like, "Actually, my father was covering up a scandal."
Ooh,
Hee hee.
yeah. There's that dude's dad,
Yeah, Nepo baby.
Nepo baby. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we'd have more to talk about when you like
Probably.
shows come out and we can talk more about the
We'll
mystery.
talk about it later.
Yeah. Should we just
Let's
Give
give
a
it a score.
Let's go for it.
I'm gonna give. Are we doing it per episode?
it's
No,
all
three
three, all three.
episodes. Give these ones a solid. Let's give it a solid 8. Solid
Gen
8.
V. Roman numerals. V is 5.
We're gonna give it a
Therefore,
5.
my score is gonna be a 5 plus fucking 2.5, 7.5.
I'll also give it an 8. It was
Nice.
pretty real.
Hell yeah,
Real
brother.
shit. Let's see if it goes up or down like my stocks.
That's so real.
If it's like your stocks, then they're going down, aren't they?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Next
Cool.
up, we have.
Accurate.
I don't
Do we have
time for
another one?
Loki. We've run out of
No
time.
Loki.
No.
Oh yeah, fella
We
has
went
to
for like 2
leave.
hours.
There's 1 hour 20.
No, 20. I thought we started at 2:30.
Oh,
I
he was
came
late.
later than 2:30.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine.
All right,
Sorry,
we'll
we ran
wrap
out of
it
time
up.
for today.
We'll wrap it up.
But
alright.
stay tuned for the next episode.
We'll
where
talk
we got
about
Loki.
We'll talk about Loki next week.
Loki got to talk about Loki season 2, fam.
And how the Continental ended.
Oh shit! Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow us on Spotify, Instagram, at
TikTok,
Unholy Pod, and
YouTube.
TikTok, and the
Email.
YouTubes. Email jack.muriyama@gmail.com.
God. Edit that out.
Email
Don't put that in there, bro.
things@gmail.com if you want to have any business inquiries or maybe just some casual chit chat. You know, you never know.
Hey, if you spam us with some links, we ain't opening that shit, bruh.
Yeah, don't try to steal our passwords.
You can't steal our passwords. We got LastPass.
Not
sponsored.
sponsored.
Not sponsored by Google. Not sponsored by LastPass. Not sponsored.
You can give us $1 a month to subscribe to our exclusive
Well, we might actually add
episodes.
some shit this time.
Nah, it's
Yeah,
actually all
no.
going to the pandas, bro.
We'll
100%
donate.
of $1 donations goes to Panda Research.
Yeah.
Maybe if we find a way.
Not
to.
guaranteed.
As in Sunny researching the pandas by taking pictures of them.
Exactly.
Yes, this is a lead researcher at the Unholy Trinity Panda
the Panda Impoundment.
Our sister channel.
Panda Impoundment Foundation.
Panda Impound.
Yeah. Also, potentially, I was talking to you, we'll talk about this off podcast, but maybe we have something Halloween. We'll probably do something Halloween-y for Halloween.
No,
Or
camera
Halloween.
died.
Alright. Anyway, bye.
See you later,
Bye.
fam.